Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hello, everybody. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Blue, Annie, Banani, Grayson. Hello, hello. Um, Calling in the peas. That's right. Get them in here. Good morning, Lena. Oh, it's so good to see you on here. Kathy Hand. And welcome, welcome, welcome in. So let's go ahead and get started. Hand on the heart center and slow down the breathing. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Keep adding that love element in there and put that smile on your face. And let's all smile at our Auntie Jean, who just jumped into the room. Good morning. Good morning. Breathe in again and hold somebody in your heart that you just want to hug. Who do you want to hug today? I want to hug all of you. And I get to hug a lot of you in just a few months. In October, we're doing a get-together out there in Pennsylvania where our Suzanne Millard lives, and she just jumped in here. So good morning to you, Suzanne. All right, so how's everybody doing? Let's do the check-in, do a little dance. Yeah, we do that later, don't we, to Leo? But we can dance at any point that we want. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. All right, so I'm going to see what Kuan Yin wants us to know this morning. I know that's a big yay, Suzanne. We almost have a full house, and I'm so happy about that. There are still a couple spaces left, and of course, if you want to stay other than in the retreat house, you can still come into the retreat and enjoy all the things that we're going to be doing there. So I'd love to have you sign up at angelspeakers.com. That's on the screen. And you go to Awakening Spirit to take advantage of our retreat. It's going to be amazing. You also can go to Angel Speakers for the classes that are being offered. The first one, Michelle and I are doing, and it is on Think and Grow Rich, and that is the BOGO. Kathy, for you and Suzanne, I know you had talked about that, and it's an online class. It's not a physical, it's a virtual class. We're going to be studying the book, Think and Grow Rich, and teaching a lot of good information on abundance. That's every Thursday in September. So 4 Thursday evenings, we will be getting together and just being with each other, loving on each other, doing some exercises, and sharing about abundance. And I know, Blue, I'm so jealous. You got to see our Jim yesterday. How is he doing? I hope he's doing well, and I hope his dad is doing well. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Blue Tim is getting ready to be released from the hospital on Tuesday. He's going into a rehab that's close to where my sister Billy lives. So they were able to get that arranged, and he'll be breaking out of that hospital really soon. And thank you all so much for your prayers. Thank you for holding him up. Thank you for holding my sister Billy in your prayers. It means a lot that you did that. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And Deirdre, you were making chicken salad. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Good morning to you. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. I'm not going to read the message from the angels from last night because I got on here a little late this morning. I was sleeping in. I was sleeping good and didn't want to get up out of bed. But the blog is called Think About It. I just want to read you the quote from Dolores Cannon. And love is a force much understood by humans who put it into a tiny, narrow little box. I love Dolores Cannon. I've been thinking about her a lot actually lately, and all the wonderful teachings that she did for us that were so far ahead of her time. She knew, she was tapped in, and she knew so much. So I'm really grateful for her. And I encourage you to go on to Angel Speakers and read that message from the angels. It's called Think About It. All right. So Kuan Yin's message. Ooh, I think I like this. Change is in the air. Sometimes we take things for granted and forget to stop and realize how incredible the ordinary things can be. Growth does often seem improbable, yet it happens every day in so many ways. So too is something growing in your life that seems at the moment unlikely or impossible. Yet it will happen anyway. Have faith, trust your feelings, and relax. Relax because change is in the air. Oh boy, is it ever. And Blue, I think you can relate to that. There's a lot of change going on, isn't there? So thank you, Kuan Yin, for always guiding us and always helping us to understand things more fully. And Deirdre says, Dolores Cannon's videos have been trending on YouTube lately. Oh, awesome. I haven't been on YouTube, but I'll have to check that out because I just love, love, love her teachings. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get the very first book that she wrote. And at the moment, the name of it escapes me, but she wrote a series of books and then some later books that were more prophecy. But I just love to tap into her and channel in messages from her at times. Oh, thank you for giving Jim some big hugs from all of us. I can't wait to see him in October. He's going to be a part of that retreat. And Blue says he is amazing, though his kitties are missing. I think they're hiding in a nearby barn. Oh, maybe our Linda Lemieux can tap into that. She's here with us this morning. And Linda's great at finding animals who have been misplaced. So maybe we can call on her. And I don't know if Jim's listening. Maybe you're still in touch with him today and let him know anytime that there are things or animals or people that are missing, call on Archangel Chamuel and St. Anthony. That combination is so powerful. So when you do that, when you put them together and say, okay, I've got an assignment for you and help me to reconnect with whatever it is. And then, as Kuan Yin just told us, relax. Just relax and leave it. And all of a sudden, it appears. It's so miraculous that I've had things appear almost instantaneously when I've teamed the two of them up together. All right. Auntie Jean says Dolores Cannon's group has been giving so much insight as to what is happening right now on YouTube. Oh, I definitely need to check that out then, don't I? And Blue says the only thing that stays the same is that it's always changing. It is the constant of life, isn't it? There's always, always change going on. Deirdre, she was your first guru. I love that. Yeah, when I discovered Dolores, and I don't even know how she came into my realm of being, but when I first discovered her, I thought, who is this woman? She was so interesting, and she just captures you, doesn't she? It's like almost mesmerizing to listen to her and the profound wisdom that she has. And she really does utilize all of her clairs and just knows beyond the realms of anyone. I think in her time, she could see so clearly what was coming. And Suzanne says, so much change. 3 humans, 1 dog, and 1 cat arriving on August the 10th. And I am ecstatic. I'm ecstatic for you. I'm so happy that your daughter's going to be there. And it's going to be wonderful. You're going to have a full house. And I get to be there with you in October. I can't wait. What else going on? Linda says, Jean, look in the back left corner in the barn. There you go. Our amazing remote viewer, Linda, has spoken. So check that out, or have Jim check that out and see if that might be where those little kitties are hiding. Okay, so it's 8:30. Let's do a couple of messages from Angels in My Pocket. And our little Pocket is our mascot for this book. So I hope Pocket's listening this morning. And I can't wait to see you, Suzanne. It's going to be great. I do need to be in Florida the first part of October, but I'll be up there just as soon as I finish up house sitting for a new couple that I'm house sitting for down in Florida. And cannot wait to get up to Pennsylvania to see everyone. I'll be leaving here in Kentucky. I'll be leaving here tomorrow to go to New Orleans and can't wait for that as well, to be in that energy. And Blue says, Dave is having a bunch of people over today and some fireworks. I really have not been feeling well. Nothing people can catch. Okay, we got scrolling going on. Nothing people can catch. Can you guys send some healing? We absolutely will send some healing and want you feeling better and better every moment. Okay, so Blue's going to go let Jim know where to look for the kitties. And Linda is sending prayers and Reiki to our Blue Jean. I'm going to be in Sanford, I believe, Lena. I would love to see you while I'm there the first part of October. I'd also love to see you at the retreat if you're able to do that this year. It's a long weekend. It's October 18th through the 21st, and it's going to be amazing. We have so many P's. Our Auntie Jean's flying in from Texas, and we have several people that are traveling from different parts that will be there. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for coming in. And Kathy Hand wants page 44, message 4. You've been seeing triple fours lately. Yeah, I've been seeing the 4 4s a lot. So let's see what we got going on here. Every voice is needed. Join hearts and hands in solidarity of creating your world the way you want it to be. Take the initiative and clap hands with someone on each side of you, extending your reach across the planet. Focus on you and what action you are going to take, and let the miracle happen. You know, part of the message that was written last night as I was sitting with the angels, I was reminded of Gomer Pyle. Do y'all remember Gomer Pyle and Andy Griffith? And it was on the Andy Griffith show, and he comes across Gomer, and Gomer is holding a bucket. And so they're having a conversation, and Gomer had made a mistake, of course. You know, Gomer was always getting into trouble. And Andy's asking him what he's doing with the bucket. And he says, Well, the sergeant put this bucket on my head and told me to think. And, it works. And he goes, well, what were you thinking about with that bucket on your head? And he said, I was thinking about how much thinking I can get done with this bucket on my head. And I just absolutely love that episode. And I relate to it not because I want to put a bucket on my head, but because when we shut out all distraction, when we're not using our physical eyes or our physical senses, we're just being in the moment with nothing to squirrel, nothing to draw our attention away, then we can focus. And that's what it's all about, having that laser focus. And sometimes, yeah, we have to shut ourselves in a dark room. I've gone into a closet before. There was a time when I was told by spirit, by the angels, go into your closet and without the light on. And that's what I did. And I had the most amazing meditation because there was nothing to draw my attention away. It was just total, like I said, laser focus when you do that, because you're only using your spiritual sense. You're using your spiritual gifts of intuition. All of your clairs will amp up when you shut out all of those distractions around you. So now I want to read it again, and I want you to listen. Every voice is needed. Join hearts and hands in solidarity of creating your world the way you want it to be. Take the initiative and clap hands with someone on each side of you, extending your reach across the planet. Focus on you and what action you are going to take, and let the miracle happen. And it will. It will. It's almost, I would say it's a guarantee that when you shut out every distraction, you shut out everything except you and your connection with spirit, your connection with the creator, and go in with the intention of, what do I need to know? What do you want to show me? And show me through my third eye, not through my physical eyes. So, yeah, I encourage you to go read that blog because it was so packed full of just wonderful information for us. Oh, yay! Lena's going to try to come to the retreat. I would love that. Okay. So you've been seeing the fours as well. Yeah, there's a lot happening with the fours right now. And Sally says, oh, wow, he's been on my mind lately. Yeah, Gomer Pyle was full of wonderful advice, wasn't he? We could laugh at his silliness and learn from his words of wisdom. And Auntie Jean says, the triple fours show us we are under protection from the angels and all the spiritual guides and teachers. Yes, we are. And Doppel, good afternoon to you. Julie Kiss, good morning. And Auntie Jean says, I think I better get a bucket. I think we should have buckets at the retreat. What do you think? I think that might be a good idea. And in fact, I have a retreat coming up in September that I have a planning session for today. And I think that would be a great thing for us to have buckets. It sounds like a fun time to me. Suzanne says, I made it a point yesterday to have no expectations throughout the day. It made me much more open for whatever happened. It does. When we shut out things that are constantly bombarding us in our physical world, and we just go inside, and it's just us, meaning our self, individual self, and God. And wow, what an experience when we do that. And Sally said, that's why in the old days a psychic medium would be behind a curtained space with a blindfold on. It amps up our insights. Yeah, I've experienced that with many of the psychic mediums where they will wear a blindfold, and it is so powerful to close out everything and use your spiritual gifts. All right, and we're getting excited about the possibility of Lena being at our retreat. And Blue says he was actually an opera singer. He had a gorgeous voice. If you never heard Jim Nabors sing, you've missed out, because his voice, you wouldn't even expect it from this man that gave us so much laughter and humor, and that's how we think of him, as this silly person, right? But when he opened his voice to sing, it was like the angels were right there singing with him. That's right, he did sing like an opera star. And Blue says, interestingly, I just got 6 buckets. What you gonna do with those buckets, Blue? And Lena says, every time I look, the clock is always showing 11:11 or 1:11. 111 is a very special number for me. It's one of my spirit guides' magic numbers when they want to reach out to me. And also a very dear, close friend that I lost years ago, lost him in the physical, but not in the spiritual, because from the minute I learned that of his passing, he started communicating with that number, with 111. And it hasn't stopped to this day. I still get messages of 111 from him and from my angels. So, yeah, it's a very special number. I asked about the 1111. Years ago, I sat with the angels and I said, hey, everybody sees this 1111. What is that? And what's going on when we see 1111? And they shared with me that those repeating numbers like that are a portal opening. And so when you see the 1111, their advice to us is to pause for a moment, to just stop whatever you're doing and just experience, because it's a portal of energy being brought into us. And if we're open to it, if we're ready and we're aware, then we can have that download from that energy that's coming in. So 1111 portal, it's a real thing, you guys. And you know that you've heard people or you've seen it for yourself, that keeps coming up over and over again. So it's real. Just stop and listen at those moments when that happens. And Kathy says, please say extra prayers for our neighbor, Steve Newman. He is on our prayer list. He has cancer throughout his body. His wife, Carol, just called Bob. He's in the hospital, and they are keeping him because they need to do a test, but he needs to be stabilized first. She needs Bob to pick up her adult special needs son from his job at McDonald's. Oh, thank you for helping out. And yes, we are praying for Steve and for his wife. Prachetta and Prachir, good morning. And Goofy, don't want to leave that little guy out. Good morning. You're feeling healthier and healthier. That's a big yay for me. I'm so happy to hear that. And continue to do the self-talk. Anytime that we have something going on that we're not feeling our best, do the talk to yourself. I'm feeling healthier and healthier with each moment. Yes, Suzanne, I want to get that scheduled. I think as soon as I get into New Orleans, so it will be right after the first of the month of August, we're going to have a planning meeting. I'm doing a planning meeting for my September retreat today and get that going, because that's coming up really fast. And then we'll get this one solidified. We already know the basics. We know what we're going to do. We just don't have the exact agenda for it. But that will happen. All righty. And Deirdre says, when I was married years ago, every time 1111 showed up, my Bobby would stop to just acknowledge it, never knowing what it meant. Yep, it's a portal. It's an information influx to guide us and to give us those downloads that are needed. And Blue sees all the numbers and 0 point numbers. As Teri knows when she is here, Cuppa starts usually at 8:08. That is the magic number, isn't it? Yeah. And as I was opening up my computer to do this, it was 8:08. So yeah, absolutely. That's our number. And interestingly, I used to be in a group where we chanted numbers. And one of those numbers was 808. It has a special meaning of abundance. So that's easy to do. You just keep saying it over and over and over again. I would say it, I did it when I was swimming. And actually, I did it before Time Heals was downloaded to me. And as I would swim with each stroke, it would be 808, 808, 808. So it's has a real power and a frequency when you do those numbers. And Sally, I need moon boots right now. I'm vibrating so high. Well, maybe you can go rescue those stuck astronauts that are out there in space and use your moon boots to go up and grab them back to Earth. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. Marietta says 1111 reminds us to accept, align, allow, and let spirit shine in our lives. Yes, it does. Thank you, Marietta. I'm so happy you're here. And good morning, Ed and Mr. Wiggles. Isabel, good morning to you. And what else? Check Amazon. Not sure what that's for. And Berchetta says, ma'am, 1 month for your birthday, the 27th of August. Angelic River family, let's plan a virtual party. I would love that. I will be in New Orleans. If anybody wants to come visit me on my birthday, I'm going to see if I can get Annie to join with me on my birthday in person because she's in Louisiana. Her and little Grayson. Wouldn't that be a great time to come and give a hug to our Annie Banani? And Deirdre says, it's no accident that my address is 800 Manor Road. Absolutely. All right, you guys, let's do our prayers. I'm waiting for Deirdre and Sally because they give us a daily prayer every day on here. And if you all have anyone else that we need to lift up, let's continue to lift up Jean's Dave and hold him up for complete healing and strength as they're building that barn for Dolly, lifting up our Dolly. Oh, there's our Annie. We definitely can get together on my birthday. Awesome. I love that. And Deirdre says prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. And I just want to add in there, peace in the United States. I think we really need to do some of that laser-focused energy in our states during this time between now and November. It's a rough ride right now, you guys. And let's just do some calming of that storm, calming of the energy that's going on. Oh, I love that, Prachetta. She has the 4 4s going on in her address. Well, Annie's on here. Annie, are you working today? And she has Grayson on the weekend so we can get together. Yay! End of August. We're going to plan it, you guys. Julie, prayers for all in need. Blue, yay! Oh, awesome. I am so happy that those kitties are back where they belong. And Prachetta, My special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri Ma'am. Safe travels. Special prayers for Magneto's parents, Angelic River family. Love you so, so, so much. Thank you. And Annie, you work tomorrow. Okay. Well, tomorrow is afternoon cuppa. Um, I will be on the road, but I will stop and do the afternoon cuppa. I'll be somewhere in Tennessee probably at that time. And Kathy needs prayer right away for Bob to find his glucose monitor. Yeah, Linda. And Kathy, remember what I shared. Archangel Samuel and St. Anthony. That's the magic combo. Just ask them where it's at and let them find it for you. Okay, well, tell him to calm his energy down and call in those angels and masters, and it'll be found. Oh, Magento is the pug who passed away from heat stroke. I remember you sharing that with us, Pachetta. Thank you for that. All right, so let's go into our heart. And as you do today, let's really hold somebody. You know, we've got lots of prayer requests. We have lots of people that are going through a challenge and a struggle right now, and many that are right here with us today. So as we go into our heart to do these prayers, team up with somebody. Just team up and hold someone in your heart that you're going to wrap your arms around, and whoever comes to your mind. We've had a lot of prayer requests. We pray every day for our Julie Kiss to get stronger physically with her arm and her hand. So it could be Julie, it could be Kathy, it could be Bob, Blue Jean, Dave, Auntie Jean, um, Suzanne. Who done this? Deirdre. Deirdre, I'm praying for you for complete health with your eyes. And our Mama Hado Bear, she's not here with us, but whoever comes to mind. And Annie, our sweet Annie, going through a lot. So whoever it is, just hold them in your heart. Hold them there. And let's breathe in love. I want you to see that love, that light coming in with your breath, coming in from the great central sun, the Creator sending forth love. We are made from love. We are love. That's who and what we are at our very core. So open up that love in your heart space, holding another person there that maybe is going through a challenge, or just somebody that you want to hug and you want to let them know how loved they are. I just feel so much love happening right now. I see lots of hugs. I see lots of reunion. Okay, let's breathe in again. And let's ask that all of these prayers be seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And you know, it's interesting when we meditate or pray with eyes closed, there is nothing that draws your attention. There's only that beautiful spirit flowing in you and bringing in messages, bringing in hope and inspiration. And I think I was supposed to say that word hope as we think a lot about our Hope Wellington Marshall. And I'm going to just give her a big, tight hug and squeeze right now. So whoever comes to your mind, whoever is there with you, just do that. Just give them a hug. They'll feel it. You feel it virtually. I feel like I'm being hugged right now. Not sure who's holding me, but thank you. Thank you. And let's just share that love between us. We are a family that prays together, celebrates together, and that definitely loves together. Sally heard to hug Prachir today. Oh, I love that. So, Prachir, big ol' hug coming to you from our Sally De La Rosa. And absolutely, I just feel like we all held who we were supposed to hold in our heart. And thank you for whoever was hugging me because I felt it. I felt it in a big way. All right, so I'm going to go grab our Leo. And have him sing our Morning Cuppa Joy song for us. Okay, let me get it up so you all can hear it. And we say the special word. We say every day. Thank you. I love you.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day it is. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day it is. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space. In the pot, full of love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa full of joy, every day it is. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day it is. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, cuppa full of joy.
Thank you, Isabel. Much love to you and Paul. And woo, thank you, Leo, for that wonderful song of ours. So much love. Oh, stay in your heart, everyone. It's my last day here with my sister. I'm not sure what we're going to do today, but hopefully something fun. I love you so much. Just keep focused. And I encourage you to go read the blog on angelspeakers.com. And while you're in there, sign up for a class or two or the retreat. And let's do some getting together. So stay blessed. Namaste, y'all.